What if everything you thought you knew about Earth was a lie? What if I told you our planet is not what it seems? We've all seen the weird stuff, clouds glitching out, the same landscapes repeating, things just disappearing into thin air. It's enough to make you wonder if we're all part of some messed up Truman Show situation. Some people, and trust me, I've talked to them, believe Earth is an artificial space station. Others think it's all a simulation, like we're living in the Matrix. And then there's the really freaky theory that Earth never even existed in the first place. We're going deep down the rabbit hole today, guys. We're talking government cover-ups, hidden truths, and the possibility that everything we know is a lie. Okay, so picture this. Earth as a giant spaceship hurtling through space. Sounds crazy, right? But let's dive deeper into this wild theory. Imagine for a moment that everything we know about our planet is a carefully constructed illusion. What if Earth isn't just a natural celestial body, but a massive, sophisticated construct designed by an advanced civilization? But some people believe that's exactly what's going on. They argue that the evidence is all around us, hidden in plain sight, waiting for those who are willing to look beyond the surface. These theorists suggest that our history, our science, and even our daily lives are part of a grand design, orchestrated by forces beyond our comprehension. They say Earth is an artificial construct, built by, well, that's where things get fuzzy. Aliens, ancient civilizations, the government, the possibilities are endless, and each theory is more intriguing than the last. Some point to ancient texts and artifacts that hint at advanced knowledge and technology far beyond what we should have had at the time. Who knows? The mystery deepens when you consider the symbols and structures that have baffled historians and archaeologists for centuries. Could these be remnants of a forgotten era when Earth was first constructed? But here's the thing, there's some weird stuff out there that supports this theory. Strange anomalies and unexplained phenomena that defy our current understanding of the world. Like, have you ever wondered why we haven't gone back to the moon? The Apollo missions were a monumental achievement, yet, after a few trips we just stopped. Some believe it's because we found something up there that we weren't supposed to see, or what's really going on in Antarctica. This frozen continent is shrouded in secrecy with vast areas off limits to the public. What could be so important that it requires such extreme measures to keep it hidden? Some people think it's because they're hiding something big. Maybe it's a hidden base, or perhaps remnants of the technology used to construct Earth, like evidence of the Earth's artificial origins, ancient maps that show knowledge of the planet's geography long before it was supposedly discovered, or technology that seems out of place for its time. And then there's NASA, the space agency that's supposed to be at the forefront of exploring the unknown. Don't even get me started on NASA. They have access to the most advanced technology and information, yet they keep so much of it under wraps. They're like the kings and queens of secrecy, classified documents, restricted areas, and missions that we only hear about years after they happen. They could be hiding anything behind those fancy telescopes and rocket launches. What if they've discovered something that would change our understanding of the universe, but they're keeping it from us? I'm talking alien contact, secret space programs, the whole shebang. There are countless reports of UFO sightings and unexplained phenomena that NASA either dismisses or refuses to comment on. Think about it. What if they're editing the pictures we see from space? With today's technology, it's not hard to imagine that the images we see could be manipulated to hide the truth. What if they're manipulating the satellites to control what we see? Satellites are our eyes in the sky, but what if those eyes are being controlled to show us only what they want us to see? It's all starting to sound a little too real, right? The more you think about it, the more plausible it seems. And don't even get me started on the moon landing, one of the most debated events in history. Was it real? Was it fake? The arguments on both sides are compelling, and the truth remains elusive. I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens. The idea that extraterrestrial beings have been involved in our history is both fascinating and terrifying. But seriously, why haven't we been back? If the moon holds so many secrets, why have we abandoned it? Why are there so many restricted areas in Antarctica? What are they protecting, and why is it so important to keep it hidden from the world? It's like they don't want us to know what's really out there. The secrecy and the restrictions only fuel the speculation and the theories. I'm telling you guys, something's fishy. Investigative journalists and researchers have been digging into these mysteries for years, and the more they uncover, the more questions arise. And I think it all points to one thing: Earth is not what we think it is. The evidence, the anomalies, the secrecy, it all suggests that our planet is part of a much larger, much more complex story than we've been led to believe. Have you ever had that feeling like you've lived this exact moment before, déjà vu? It's that eerie sensation that makes you pause and think, wait, haven't I been here before? It's almost like a glitch in your personal timeline, a momentary lapse in the seamless flow of reality. Some people think it's a glitch in the Matrix, You know, that idea popularized by the movie where our world is just a sophisticated computer simulation. Imagine every tree, every building, every person you see is just a line of code, a digital construct, and by matrix I mean the simulation they believe we're all living in. This theory suggests that our entire existence is nothing more than a complex program run by an advanced civilization. It's a mind-bending concept, but it's one that has fascinated scientists, philosophers, and thinkers for years. Think about it. What if our reality is just a computer program? Every decision we make, every path we take, all predetermined by lines of code. It's a theory that challenges the very nature of free will and consciousness. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but the more you think about it, the more it kind of makes sense. The universe is vast and mysterious, and there's so much we don't understand. Could it be that we're just characters in a grand cosmic game? Like, how do you explain those weird coincidences that happen? You know, those moments that seem too perfect to be random? Maybe it's the universe's way of nudging us, hinting at the underlying code that governs our lives. Or those moments where it feels like time is speeding up or slowing down. It's as if someone is playing with the settings, adjusting the flow of time to suit their needs. These anomalies make you question the very fabric of reality, or those people who seem to just disappear without a trace. It's like they've been deleted from the program, erased from existence. These unexplained vanishings add another layer of mystery to the simulation theory. And then there's the Mandela effect. People remembering things differently, entire events changing. It's as if someone went back and edited the code, altering our collective memories. This phenomenon has sparked countless debates and discussions. It's like someone hit the rewind button on reality and changed the script. Imagine having the power to rewrite history, to change the past and shape the future. It's a concept that's both thrilling and terrifying. Some people think it's proof that our reality is being manipulated, that we're not in control of our own destinies, but rather, we're being guided by unseen hands. It's a thought that can make you feel both insignificant and curious, that someone or something is controlling everything we see and experience. It's like we're living in a giant virtual reality, with every aspect of our lives meticulously crafted and monitored. And the craziest part is, we might never even know it's happening. We could be blissfully unaware, going about our daily lives completely oblivious to the true nature of our existence. We could be living in a completely fabricated world with fake memories and everything. Our past, our experiences, all just part of an elaborate illusion designed to keep us in the dark. It's like, what if our brains are just computers and someone out there is coding our entire existence? It's trippy, right? The idea that our thoughts, our emotions, our very consciousness could be nothing more than a series of algorithms. But what if it's true? What if everything we know, everything we believe is just part of a grand simulation? It's a question that challenges the very core of our understanding of reality. What if we're all just living in a giant video game? A game where the stakes are our lives, our experiences, our very existence. It's a thought that's both exhilarating and terrifying, and it makes you wonder, what is real and what is just an illusion? Chapter 3. Okay guys, buckle up because this is where things get really weird. We're about to dive into a rabbit hole that will make you question everything you thought you knew about our world, our history, and even our very existence. What if I told you Earth never even existed? Yes, you heard that right. Imagine for a moment that everything you see, touch, and experience is nothing but an elaborate illusion. I know, it sounds insane, but hear me out. This isn't just some wild conspiracy theory. There are actually some intriguing ideas and theories that suggest our reality might not be as solid as we think. What if our memories are fake? What if the very fabric of our reality has been manipulated, altered, or even completely fabricated by some advanced intelligence or technology? What if everything we think we know about history, science, everything, is just a lie that's been implanted in our brains? Imagine waking up one day to find out that your entire life has been a carefully constructed illusion. It's like that movie Inception, but on a much larger scale. In the movie, characters navigate through layers of dreams within dreams. But what if our entire existence is just one layer of a much more complex reality? We could be living in a completely fabricated reality and we wouldn't even know it. Think about the advancements in virtual reality and artificial intelligence. Now imagine a civilization far more advanced than ours, capable of creating a simulation so perfect that we can't distinguish it from the real world. Think about it. How do we really know anything is real? Our senses can be deceived. Optical illusions, virtual reality, and even dreams can trick our minds into believing something that isn't there. Our senses can be fooled. We rely on our senses to interpret the world around us, but what if those senses are being manipulated? What if the reality we perceive is just a construct designed to keep us unaware of the truth? Our memories can be manipulated. Studies have shown that human memory is incredibly malleable. False memories can be implanted, and real memories can be altered. So how can we trust our own recollections of the past? Even our thoughts can be influenced. From advertising to social media, We're constantly bombarded with information designed to shape our beliefs and behaviors. But what if there's a more sinister force at play, controlling our thoughts on a much deeper level? So what if someone or something created this entire reality as a way to control us, to experiment on us? Imagine a scenario where an advanced civilization or artificial intelligence has constructed our world as a giant laboratory, observing our every move, to use us for their own purposes. We could be nothing more than pawns in a grand experiment, our lives and experiences carefully orchestrated for reasons beyond our comprehension. It's a terrifying thought, but it's not entirely impossible. The more we learn about the universe and the nature of reality, the more we realize how little we truly understand. The idea that our world could be an illusion isn't as far-fetched as it might seem, and the more you think about it, the more you start to question everything. What is real? What is illusion? The line between the two becomes increasingly blurred, leaving us to wonder about the true nature of our existence. Chapter 4. So, what do you think? Is Earth a giant space station? Are we living in a simulation? Or is it all just a big fat lie? I don't have the answers, guys, but I do know one thing. Something isn't quite right. There are too many weird things happening, too many unexplained phenomena, too many unanswered questions. Maybe we're not supposed to know the truth. Maybe it's too much for our little human brains to handle. Or maybe, just maybe, the truth is out there, waiting for us to find it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And whatever you do, don't believe everything you see and hear. Oh my god, you guys, I'm shook, like my brain is literally melting. This is why I can't handle conspiracy theories, I swear. I'm gonna be up all night Googling and watching documentaries now. I need to know the truth, or maybe I don't. Ignorance is bliss, right? I don't even know anymore, but seriously, if you have any information about any of this, please let me know. Leave a comment, send me a message, send a carrier pigeon, whatever you gotta do. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell before this video disappears. You never know what they don't want you to see.